heart to call, no home to claim. Only honor remembers our name.
Before the story begins, there's a question. If you lived in a world where law mattered more than justice, where silence was valued over truth, then what would honor really mean? Obedience? Or standing your ground even when you know the price is death? The story you're about to hear isn't just about swords and revenge. It's about choice, about patience, and about how far a person can go to stay true to their honor. Japan, early 18th century, the age of the Tokugawa shogunate. After decades of brutal civil wars, the country had finally reached a kind of peace. Not a gentle peace, but one enforced by strict, unforgiving laws. At the center of this order stood Edo, the political capital of Japan, the seat of the shogun, a place where all regional lords, the daimyo, were required to appear for ceremonies and court duties. One of those daimyo was Asano Naganori, young, serious, deeply committed to the samurai code of honor, the kind of man who believed that if he followed the law would protect him. To oversee court protocol, the shogun had appointed a man with more influence than most, Kira Yoshinaka, not a moral teacher, but a powerful political advisor. A man who knew exactly how to bend the law without ever breaking it. Serving the Asano clan was a samurai named Hikaru, a skilled swordsman, careful, intelligent, someone who understood politics better than most warriors did, and who knew that in Edo, one small mistake could lead straight to death. Asano believed the law was a sacred line. Kira knew the law was just a tool. In the court of Edo, people weren't killed with swords, they were killed with humiliation. So here's the real question. How long can a person swallow humiliation before anger overtakes honor? From the very beginning, Kira had it out for Asano. He never shouted, never openly insulted him. Everything was subtle, sarcasm, carefully chosen slights, calculated disrespect. Kira expected gifts, bribes really, perfectly normal at court, but completely against Asano's principles. Hikaru saw it early. He warned his lord, "This man isn't looking for respect, he's looking for a mistake." But Asano believed that as long as he followed the rules, nothing could happen. Until one day, inside Edo Castle, in one of its long, silent corridors where even footsteps echoed, Kira humiliated Asano again. This time, it was heavier, more public, impossible to ignore. In that moment, anger overtook honor. Asano drew his sword, not to kill, not as part of a plan, just a burst of wounded pride. The wound was shallow, but it didn't matter. Inside the shogun's castle, drawing a sword meant death. One short strike, one half-drawn blade, one impulsive decision. That's all it took to change the fate of 47 men forever. But now the question changes. When your lord is gone, does loyalty still matter? Or does survival demand that you walk away? The verdict came the same day. Asano was ordered to commit seppuku, ritual suicide. With his death, His samurai became masterless. 47 men, Ronin. By law, they were expected to scatter and forget the past. But forgetting is never that simple. Hikaru spoke first. If we fight now, we lose. His plan was patience, disappearance, playing roles. Some became merchants, some pretended to be drunkards, some vanished entirely. But beneath the calm surface, a plan was taking shape. 1 year passed, 1 year of silence, 1 year of waiting. Kura believed the danger was over. Security was relaxed, guards were fewer, vigilance faded, and that was exactly what the Ronin were waiting for. 1 year of patience, 1 year of acting, 1 year of living with swallowed rage. This wasn't about revenge anymore. The real question was this: is patience a form of courage, or just fear delayed?
A winter night. Snow smothered Edo in silence. The 47 Ronin moved. Simple clothes, swords saved for this single moment. Hikaru wasn't at the front, but he cleared the path, disrupted the guards, opened the way for the final strike.
Kura's residence fell. The shogun's powerful advisor now stood face to face with men who had nothing left to lose. The revenge was complete. They didn't run. They surrendered themselves, because they knew that sometimes honor means accepting death. The sentence was clear: seppuku. 47 names were etched into history forever. They became legend. 47 men died, but they're remembered not just for killing one man. They're remembered because they chose to live by what they believed in. And now, the final question. If you were in their place, between law and honor, between survival and doing what's right, what would you choose? Is honor worth dying for? Or is it just a story we make sound beautiful afterward?